Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and today I have another pick a card for you guys. So this pick a card is gonna be all about what is blocking you from achieving that abundance that you want and that baby you deserve. Okay, so we have option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. We have Citrine. Okay, this Citrine, this beautiful Citrine here. Then we have Fluorite here. So this is a 9 tails. Look at this. This is beautiful. I got this from Hippie Mystic. I've mentioned her before, but I will leave her handle there. She has several of these. I think one more of 9 tails and then a lot more of like butterfly and Hello Kitty on it, but 9 tails. And then we have Aquamarine. All of these are from her shop. She is my go-to for crystals, you guys. Okay, I just want to mention her because she's amazing. She goes out of her way to get the crystal that I want if I want a certain crystal. So yes, shout out to her. So again, this pick a card is all about what is blocking you from achieving that abundance, that success, that prosperity that you want and that you deserve. Like always, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Remember that you can always take something from every reader and every reading. So with that being said, all the timestamps are going to be pinned in the comment section. All the information, my P.O. box, my Facebook, my Instagram, all that good stuff is always in the description box below. And if you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the video whenever you are ready. You can click play and fast forward to your selected option. So let's start with option number 1, Citrine. Let's see. What is blocking you? So we have this beautiful crystal here. Very beautiful. It's broken, you guys, but you know what? It's good. Okay? It's all good. It has rainbows. It's very beautiful. So let's see. What is blocking you? Let me put it here, actually. So for some of you, there might be this, because the citrine is broken, there might be this disconnection between you and your abundance. Okay, I'm going to use it that way. That's how I'm picking it up. There might be a disconnection, or you don't feel like you're abundant, or you don't feel like you can achieve, or there's some type of disconnection. You don't feel like you can achieve the victory. This card just jumped out as I was trying to pick up the deck. Yeah, there's a disconnect with your talent. Okay, or you need to do something with you're very talented, but you haven't fully tapped into that talent. So you're very creative, you're very artistic, or you should be doing something that is creative, something in the arts, musical. Art can take different shapes and forms, you guys. So again, even reading tarot, reading oracle is an art in a way, is a storytelling in a way. So again, do not get caught up by the usual descriptions of what art is. So just know that there is a disconnection there, and I feel like part of that blockage is for you to heal that, for you to tap into that, for you to heal that wound in order for you to achieve that success that you want, okay? And that you deserve. Remember that you deserve it. So let's start with option number 1. Let's see what is keeping you from achieving that success that you want, or prosperity. Know your landscape. Yeah, I feel like there's still a lot about yourself that you don't know. There's still a lot that you're discovering, and that's why I feel like with your talents, there's a lot there for you to explore here. So there's this need for you to know yourself. And I also feel like you tend to be a lot in your mind, because it's very interesting to me how she has forest here. So you might be a person who gets caught up in details. You might be a person who loses the forest for the trees. Okay, so take it as you will, but I do feel like part of the blockage is that there's still a lot that you don't know. There's still a lot that you need to explore within yourself, and that's okay. That is completely okay. Do not feel ashamed for not having the time or the energy, or the time to explore what you like. Most of our lives, sometimes we get caught up in doing other things, or what people want, or certain expectations, and we forget about ourselves. So I feel for you guys, the main blockage is that you need to explore yourself more. Okay, explore your mind, explore your creativity. Okay. before, oh no, free from judgment, free to love. Exactly. I feel like I haven't even looked at these cards, but I do feel like there is a need here for you guys to release expectations from others. You might be doing something that is expected of you. You might be doing something that your family wants. You might be doing something that your partner wants. You might be doing something because it pays the bills, and you're not listening to your heart. You're not listening to your soul. What does it want? You know, what is the yearning for it to be expressed here? For many of you, I do feel like you're not in something that you love, and you should be. You should be doing something that you love. And I could just hear someone already saying, well, that's not going to pay the bills. I don't know who just said that, but that's what I heard. Oh, God. Okay. Nowadays, you guys, there's so many things that you can do. There's online stuff, you know, you can get creative with it, or at least choose a job or a field that you are really interested in and not do something that someone else wants you to do. Okay. Or just because it pays the bills, but you hate going to work every day. That's not a job. That's not living either. And I'm not judging, again, you guys. Leo, yeah, you need that creativity. What's blocking you is that creativity. You need that passion. Leo rules the 5th house. Maybe you're a Leo. Maybe you have Leo moon, Leo rising, Leo sun, or Leo Venus, or Leo 10th house, actually, too. But I feel like you need that creativity. And again, Leo rules the 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra. So you need to come into alignment with your heart. What does your heart want? That is the main blockage here, is that you somehow are not listening to your heart when it comes to your career, when it comes to your abundance, and when it comes to living in general. And I feel like you hold a lot of judgment, or you're afraid of people judging you. And that is what is blocking that prosperity. Like I said, there is a disconnection with the peace being broken. There is a disconnection between your heart and your mind. Okay. And your heart rules your creativity. Yeah, you're very rational. We have Libra here. You're very rational. I feel like also working with people, you try to be fair. You don't want to disappoint others. Okay, Libra energy there. You want to be pleasing. You want to please everybody. But here's the thing, you have to please yourself. What do you want? Also look at your 5th house. If you know about astrology, I want you to look at your 5th house. Who is the house ruler? What planets are there? That is going to give you a lot of insight about what do you love? What do you naturally gravitate towards, okay? Past life. Interesting. So for a lot of you, there is a lot of wounds that you are carrying, a lot of trauma from past lives that affect your abundance. And for some of you, you might have talents that you're just like, how do I know this? Like, or how am I good at this? I've never in this lifetime explored this, or never even, you know, tried this before. How am I so good at this? Well, baby, you have... you maybe done it in a past life. And that's why Spirit is saying, trust it, because that is what it's going to bring you your abundance. True love. Again, with the heart. There's a lot of heart energy here. Yeah, there's a lot. I was going to say something else, but there's a lot of heart energy. I feel like you need to do something that you truly love. For you guys, this is all about you being honest with yourself and knowing that you're doing something for any other reason other than because you love it. And you need to do something that you love. You need to do something that you honestly feel very passionate about. Not just because it keeps things in balance, not just because you're afraid to rock the boat. Learning to take a leap of faith. Yeah, and that's the thing. When we start living from our heart, when we start listening to what our soul wants, it's going to require us to take a leap of faith. It's going to require us to do things that other people might question as like, what the hell are you doing? What do you mean you're going to leave probably something that's secure, something that is long and stable, for something that you don't know, something that is creative? Because creativity is not seen in this society as something stable, right? It's not seen as like you working for a big corporation. And I'm not throwing shade at any corporation here. But there's a big difference here of like, okay, you have a degree, you have you work for, like, let's say teaching or being a doctor, being a nurse, it's kind of like you're guaranteed to have a job, right? And when you do something creative, something artistic, or something that allows you to follow your heart, it's not seen as like it's secure or it's stable. And that's a dilemma that you might yourself be finding yourself in this situation. And now I'm hearing the song Dilemma by by Nelly. Nelly, is it Nelly? Yeah. And so I feel like there might be this situation here of like, yeah, I don't do what I love, because if I was to do what I love, it's not stable. Okay, it won't give me a stable landscape, if you will. Okay, so you might have settled in some way for a job or a degree that you feel like, oh, well, that's going to give me a job regardless. You know, I lose a job in this corporation, I have this degree, so I can pursue another corporation. Because I feel like if you chose pile number 1, you're very artistic. You can definitely be successful and abundant in something that you love. And the key thing here is that your heart has to be in it. Okay? Your heart has to be in it. And you have to be okay with taking leaps of faith. That doesn't mean go and leave your job right now and do something else. Okay? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe, you can have something on the side that is creative, or express yourself more creatively so that you have that energy there and you're able to attract more abundance into your life. Defensiveness. Okay, so you're very defensive, or you might be doing something that involves the law as well. I'm getting attorney. Growth. Yeah, you're afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone. You're afraid to take a leadership position when it comes to your career. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. You're afraid to make the changes. You're afraid to rebel. Exactly. You've conformed in some way and you need to rebel. You need to embrace that rebel within you. You came here to challenge authority. Again, that doesn't mean go on a riot. That doesn't mean anything like that. Okay, you guys, I just mean like rebel against maybe your parents or what family wants or what society is expecting of you in some way. There's something different within you, and there is, if you're honest with yourself and you're very self-aware, you're going to come to terms and see that, yes, there's something within you that you wish you could rebel. But it's scary and it's requiring you to have a leap of faith here. But Spirit is saying, if you want to be abundant, if you want to be successful, maybe that doesn't mean not doing what a tradition wants, but maybe rebelling in some way, in the sense of like taking that tradition and making it your own, making it unique, doing something different with that, okay? Because you're a rebel at heart. Gossip. Yeah, there's a lot of people in your ear. There's a lot of people in your ear telling you what to do, how should you think, and that is what isn't keeping you away. So be careful who you are surrounding yourself with. 9 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's an inner sadness here. And I feel like it's because you're suppressing your heart. You're suppressing what you're yearning to do. That sadness is what's keeping you from fulfilling that abundance here, or from achieving that abundance. Because Spirit is saying you can have anything that you want with the 9 of Cups. You can have anything that you want, but you're crying over spilled milk here. Okay, change your perspective about things here. Now, these are going to be, so basically with this one, it's all about following your heart, okay? Rebelling against certain things that do not work for you, established structures. Rebelling against that, doing something more creative, taking a leap of faith in your career, being less defensive as well. Be careful who you are associating with, who you're talking to. So make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that inspire you, okay, and people that motivate you. Maybe with people that are more of rebels themselves, people that do their own thing, people that have heavy placements in Aquarius, or you're going to see that you naturally gravitate towards the Aquarian energy, and it's because your soul is yearning that. We tend to attract that energy, okay? I remember I used to always question, why do I attract a lot of Capricorns? All the females in my life are Capricorn, And I used to be like, why? Why do I keep attracting that energy? But it was because I didn't want to own that power within myself, that I can achieve anything. That's the Capricorn energy. So again, you might be attracting a lot of Aquarian people here. Or you might have an Aquarius 6th house as well. But I feel like also you need to be okay with stepping out of the box and not being afraid of your own growth. Now these are going to be your little like affirmations for abundance. So you can take a picture of this, or you can just look at it, write it down. So we have, I feel and act as if I have already achieved my goals. I am already prosperous and abundant. Again, some of you maybe work in a corporation, like I said, at like a corporate job, and you might not like that. You might dread it. And for others of you, maybe you want to be a business owner. Maybe you want your own business, right? I believe I am enough. I am respected. I am valuable. Again, surround yourself with people that value you, that respect you, and that have the same goals in mind. Remain flexible. Do not be so rigid. Do not be so, what is the word? Defensive? Defensive, yeah. Do not be so defensive. Anything and everything is possible. I let go and allow abundance to flow towards me. I am limitless. Yes, you are. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you guys the best. And now I'm going to move to option number 2. So for those of you who picked 9 tails, let's see. The fluorite here. So I feel like your best asset is your mind. I don't know very much about 9 tails. What do they mean spiritually? So if you know, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I will definitely come back to that, because I always gravitate towards 9 tails. I don't know what they mean or what they stand for. So if you know and you want to educate us, please feel free to let that in the description box below. But fluorite is all about organization. It's all about, it's very, I feel your best asset, or your mind too can get in the way, your thoughts, okay? Because fluorite is all about the mind. To me, it's like when you want to organize things, or when you want to get stuff done, I use this or when I want to write things, okay, I use fluorite. So maybe your mind gets in the way, but I also feel like your mind is very powerful too. So you're able to manifest your thoughts. Your thoughts get in the way, okay? So make sure you're thinking positive. So let's see. What's getting in the way from achieving the success and abundance that you deserve? Ooh, they're saying it's up to you. Wow. Okay, let's see. You are one of a kind, celebrated. Okay. Okay, so we're starting off with the bang here. So what's keeping you from achieving that success and that abundance that you want? Well, the fact that you want to fit in like everyone else. Just put it out there, very blunt and honest. You're not embracing your uniqueness. You're trying to blend in like everyone else, and Spirit is saying what that's doing is closing the door. Write a list. There's something here with that Virgo energy. Write a list. Your third eye is very woke. It's very open. You need to celebrate yourself more. You need to celebrate your uniqueness and what you bring to the table, or what you have to offer. Again, your mind. Your mind here plays a huge role in why you're not achieving the success and the abundance that you want. I'm hearing stop being a pigeonhole. Is that even the phrase? I don't know why that came through, but I don't know if that's the phrase. Pigeonhole? It's a pigeonhole? Yeah, I think so. Stop trying to be like everyone else. You're a queen, you're a king, do your own thing. And celebrate that. Visions of life beyond death. So for some of you, you do have spiritual. So I feel like this is my spiritual pile. Okay, so if you pick this, you might be very clairvoyant, okay, or you have a very strong claircognizant, clairsentient. You're able to see things. You're able to see. I feel like you have this vision in your mind again, or in your third eye, and whatever it is that you envision, you're able to manifest it here. So again, you have to envision positivity. For some of you, if you do want embrace a spiritual career, you can definitely do that. You're really good at it. You have a talent for it. Also, you have to embrace your uniqueness with the peacock there. Co-create. You are all about co-creating with the universe. That is what is blocking you. The fact that you don't feel like you can co-create, the fact that you don't feel like you are one with source. You have a lot of wisdom. I feel like you're an old soul energy type here. Something creative. You're very creative. There's something different about you. Okay? You might have a 5th house in a water sign. Yeah, you might have, yeah. So you might have like 5th house Pisces, or you might have Cancer there, the creative signs, or you might have Leo. You might have Sag. Not that the other signs are not creative, but those are the signs that are really sticking out to me right now. Yeah, Sag energy. So I feel like you have that heavy Jupiter there. You have a lot of knowledge, but I feel like the knowledge that you bring is very unique. You need to have more fun. You need to expand that. So I want you to, if you know about astrology, I want you to see, where is your 5th house? Where is your Leo? Because maybe it's in your 12th house, and planets that are in your 12th house, they're considered locked away. Okay, or in prison, if you will. And so you have to unlock them. And I feel for you guys, how you have to unlock it is by celebrating who you are and how unique you are. Because through your uniqueness is how you're going to bring in that abundance. For some of you, you could also be a performer, an actor, something with play, something Leo-like. Okay, something where you're able to express yourself in front of others, or be in the limelight in some way, or have like an audience. Okay, and I feel like you might be shy to put yourself out there, because, or if you put yourself out there, you do it in a way where you're trying to blend, and you don't blend. Even if you try to, you won't blend, because that's not who you are. And if you do, you will be very unhappy, because you're not being authentic to yourself. That's hitting home. Okay, poised. Because I keep myself away from the light in a way. So you need to do something that makes you very happy. Again, I feel like you can shine. You can shine. A lot of public recognition here for whatever it is that you do or you want to do. But again, don't hide. Don't dim your light is what I'm picking up as well. Don't dim your light to not burn others in a way, okay? Or to make others feel comfortable around you, because you're not meant to fit in. You are different, and that's something that you need to embrace. Yeah, I'm seeing this like a yay, like I'm on stage kind of thing, and I'm like, yay, I did it. Or like, for some of you might be dancers, you might be musicians, you might be artists, or you're just in the public light in some way. Okay, bodies of water. Okay, you need to recharge. Again, this makes me feel like a dancer, right? Like a dancer, like a performer of some kind. Very creative, water energy. Be very fluid. You're very fluid. You're very Piscean. Okay. Again, that energy with Piscean, you're able to tap into the subconscious. You're able to tap into other realms, or you're able to tap into spirituality. There's something about you, very Venusian too. Very Neptunian energy as well, I'm picking up here. Very unusual. Yeah, I told you guys were my spiritual pile. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of divine knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You have like this high priest, very royal type of energy. And the 5th house is the Leo, the king of the jungle, right? So there's this like energy to you, and you have to own it. Wear that crown. Wear it proud. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Doesn't matter if people accept you, because when you're unique, some people are not going to like it, and some people are going to applaud you for it. And I feel like if you're going to be applauded, if you're going to be recognized, it's going to be through it's better to be recognized for who you are than who you're trying to be or who you're hiding behind a mask, okay? For some of you, something to do with speaking to the masses, because this is a world in her throat chakra. You're able to bring knowledge to the world, healing to the world in some way. And that might be different, right? That might be unique, because not a lot of people do this. But I feel like the way you do it is very creative, okay, for some of you. Or you need to embrace, because this is what you're blocking. So you're blocking your creativity. And because you're blocking that, you're not bringing in the abundance that you want. And Spirit is saying, pay attention. When you embrace your creativity, when you let that Leo energy shine, that creative side of you shine, you're going to see that everything flows easier to you. Be at peace. Do not be afraid of spreading your wings. This dove has a crown too, you guys. Look at this. What? Yeah, heavy. Like, you guys need to wear your crown. Own your stuff. Own it. Okay? Own it. You are royalty. You guys are royalty. That's so cool. Surrender to addictions. Okay. So again, there's this energy of, you know, maybe you're holding on to things that are not good for you. Hiding behind a mask. Again, do not hide yourself. Show yourself, or show the real version of you. You don't need to, you know, create yourself or turn yourself small for other people to accept you. That's not the way things work. And if you keep doing that, you're going to block your abundance. Nourishment. You need to do something that nourishes you. Okay, because look, all this abundance is at your disposal. Is at your disposal. This is all about you just going after it. Opening your arms to receiving it, believing it. Because I feel like in some way, you don't wear your crown. In some way, you don't own how much of a badass you are. And I'm sorry for the bad word, but I feel like I have to say it because I'm feeling it. And you guys know when I get passionate about things, that side of me comes out. So I feel like you guys need to wear that crown, own it. And I'm hearing my friend, my soul sister, Esoterica Esa, saying own it. She said another bad word, but I'm not going to repeat that. But she did say own it. You have to own it. You have to own who you are and what you bring to the table and what your gifts are and what your skills are. Again, you guys really need to wear that crown. Wear it. And even this woman here is wearing some type of thing on her head. A lot of recognition. I feel like if you guys continue, like if you guys really embrace whatever it is that you are meant to do, if whatever it is that you do or that you're holding yourself back, because I feel like you guys are doing what you're meant to do. You guys are on the path, but I feel like you hold yourselves back. Okay. And I feel here that if you change this, if you wear your crown and if you own yourself and you reveal yourself and you show who you are, the real side of you, without any restraints or limits, I feel like there's a lot of recognition, or there's a lot of like achieving accolades here, or just a lot of expansion that will come, a lot of abundance that will just pour into your life. Because I feel like you guys are able to create and grow from anywhere. You guys have like, I feel like you guys will be able to have a lot of sources of income. It's just kind of like, just keep watering that, right? You have like a lot of like, you might have a lot of talents. Bully. Okay, you might have people that bully you. You might have people that intimidate you, okay? Or that you need to take that Aries energy out too. Maybe you bully yourself. Maybe the way you talk to yourself is very harsh. Like I said, your mind. Maybe you don't use it in your favor. Use this bully energy in a light attribute is, you know, confronting your inner fears your dark thoughts, or people that bully you or that try to intimidate you. Don't let them do that to you, okay? Work on your fears so that you can release. Yeah, you need to nurture your talents. You're very mothering, you're very caring, right? The fifth house rules children as well. Leo loves children, so you need to embrace that inner child, that childlike expression within yourself. And again, having patience. I know Leo doesn't do very good in this area, you guys. So again, nurturing. You got to nurture your talents. This is like an egg, I feel. You need to nurture it. You need to water it. Every day you need to commit to it. Yeah. There's something. You're meant to birth a lot of things in this lifetime. But I feel like you hold yourself back. Eight of Pentacles. Maybe. Yeah. This is. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, powerful cards. That's nice. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is a card about the craftsmanship. You have a craft. You have to put in dedication. You have to nurture this, okay? You have to keep working at it. You have to practice. Practice makes perfect. Eight of Pentacles is also the person who has their own business. They have a talent. They have a skill. For some of you, it's being in the public eye, like I said. With the magician performs. Leo's a performer. But make sure that what you're performing is something that you love and not something that you are trying to be just because it's la moda, or it's, you know, it's hip right now, it's the trend. No, you are very infinite. You are an amazing manifester. You have a lot of skills and a lot of talents. You need to do something that you can get lost in. With the Eight of Pentacles is someone who is so lost in their work that they lose track of time. If you're already doing this, then you just need to work on your fears. But again, you have everything that you need to manifest the life and the career and the abundance that you want. It's just a matter of you owning your power, believing it, having that confidence. As above, so below. Again, I feel like you're meant to be in the public eye. Whoever chose this pile, you're meant to be in the public eye. You're meant to communicate. Okay, for some of you, this is all about spirituality. Or being a motivational speaker. Maybe helping people through addictions. Could also be as well. So these are your affirmations. I forgot the word. This would be really good for you guys because you guys have the magician energy there. So we have, my success is inevitable. I am determined, I am prosperous, and I am abundant. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, you are meant to succeed. You're meant to succeed. How big you're going to succeed, it depends how proud you wear that crown. Abundance comes in many forms and is all around me. I can see it, smell it, feel it, and taste it. Wow. Beautiful card. And then we have, it's okay to feel lost and confused. I take this time to appreciate the mystery fog. It will all clear up in divine timing. So for some of you, maybe you're not sure what you want to do. Maybe you're just like, I know I want to do something creative. I know that I have a talent, but I don't know how to pursue it, or I don't know what to do with it. Well, you know, take this time to find out what you like, what makes you happy, okay? Maybe try to find a creative outlet. Have more fun and something will come. Okay, things will clear up very soon. So now I'm going to move to option number 3. So for those of you who picked option number 3, we have Aquamarine. It's a beautiful crystal here. Let's see. What is blocking your success, your abundance? Vulnerability. Collaborating, working with others. You like to work at things alone. Sensing. Yeah, you avoid. I feel like there's this sense of like, I avoid working with others. I avoid letting people close. I avoid collaborations. I also feel here that for some of you, you tend to dream or you have really big dreams, but you're not doing anything proactive, okay? Don't shoot the messenger, but that's what I'm hearing. For some of you, there's a lot of chaos and conflict, or for some of you, you're just like working with others. It's very chaotic. It's very conflicting, JJ. I don't want to work with others. And the thing is, the reason why you don't want to work with others is because you're afraid of being vulnerable. Or maybe you've worked with others and you're just like, I've tried it, JJ, and it doesn't work for me. Or maybe, you felt like you weren't heard in the group or something like that. But I feel like there is a dream that you are meant to bring into fruition, to manifest, but it's going to be through collaborations, okay? Maybe you surrounded yourself with people who weren't in the same vibration as you, and the reason is because you weren't being authentic. And if you're not being authentic, guess what? You're not going to attract authentic people. Unconditional love. Yeah, this is all about people. Your trust in people. Your trust in being authentic. You need to trust. You need to have love for yourself and for others. A lot of healing here. You need to heal. Act as if. So again, I feel here that you need to believe it. This is all about believing. This is all about trusting. That is the main thing for you guys. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you need to heal the conflict within yourself, whatever that is. It could be a relationship that's blocking you. For some of you, I do have to say that. It could be a relationship, or it could just be that you're going through something with someone right now that it's really hindering and blocking your ability to manifest, your ability to create, your ability to maybe, I feel like for you guys, how you make decisions in business or for your success is through your intuition, is through your heart. Yeah. You get impatient. 33 repeated twice. You get impatient, and I'm pretty sure, is this 33? No, 28. Healer. For some of you, you are healers in this pile. I feel for you guys, you're meant to work with others, but you're really not having it. Passion to serve others. I don't know why. There was something that happened there, and Spirit is saying you need to work with others. That is how you're going to achieve your success and abundance, is by collaboration, is by working with others, is by blending in and trusting that even if you're working in a group, you won't get lost in the group. And that could be another thing, that you guys feel like, I'm going to get lost in the group, or I'm not going to be heard. Well, maybe you just didn't find the right group for you, but that doesn't mean that you should close your heart off, okay? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, for you guys, it's all about other people. You felt excluded in some way, or you feel like you don't fit in. But the thing is, with groups, we all complement each other, right? Yes, we might all be different, but together we make this beautiful group, or this beautiful kind of like a symphony, right? Or an orchestra. There's different instruments, but when you listen to it together, it creates this beautiful symphony, this beautiful piece of music. I feel for you guys is all about self-esteem, healing your self-esteem, having that unconditional love for yourself, acting like you already have everything and that you are healed as well. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you move very slow. You move very slow. You tend to overthink things a lot, I feel. And the Tower. You're afraid of things not working out. You're afraid of starting over. You're afraid of things crumbling down. You're like, I want stability. I want something stable. And the reality is, you guys, that the most constant thing in life is change. So trying to avoid a tower moment, you're bound to have a tower moment. one time in your life. It's bound to happen. You can't avoid it. You need to let these walls down because you're still wearing a shield here. You're not wanting to work with others, and you're meant to work with others. Whether this is through a healing practice or in a group. For some of you, it has to do with something artistic as well. Be patient with yourself. You're meant to bloom with others. Do not try to be someone that you're not, because then you will attract the wrong tribe. You might be very sensitive too with the sensing card there. For others of you, you're meant to work with a partner, with like a soulmate twin flame energy. You're meant to work like maybe a business partner. Also healing your having your feminine and your masculine energies in balance here. That is what is going to bring the success. So maybe you have a lot of, because I see a lot of sensitive energy, I feel like you need to embrace your masculine energy more. And then I have the magic inside of me to manifest anything I desire. I take deep breaths. I focus on the universe, manifesting my desires. You have to let things flow. You have to surrender. You have to trust that you're going to get to where you want to go. Do not be so guarded. Do not be so defensive. The universe always delivers when I ask for guidance. Trusting. You need to trust. There's a wish that you want to create, or that you want to get to, that you want to manifest. It's going to be through people. And then we have no more excuses. I choose what I can and cannot accomplish. I choose to persevere and prosper. Exactly. Just because something didn't work in the past, just because you didn't work well with a certain group of people, doesn't mean that you can't try it again. Spirit is saying no more excuses. Get your healing done. Work with others. And that is how you're going to achieve. That is how you're going to prosper. And that is how you're going to bloom. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourselves. Yours was more easier than the other group. So it's more clear. Very repetitive messages here. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.